the United States of Africa.
Rather than being reduced to just cooking, caring for the children, going to fetch firewood, wash clothes, and do all that requires of a woman, additionally being kept as stay-home moms or wives, women have broken that traditional norm to become active contributors to the nation's development. Welcome to the special edition of the Ghanaian Farmer, putting the spotlight on women in agriculture. My name is Anyonam, and this is Prime Morning. I have three strong, beautiful, successful women who are contributing their quota to the agricultural sector. And let me start by introducing my first guest. She's in the person of Alberta Nana Echa Akosa. She's the founder and CEO of Agric House Foundation. Alberta, nice meeting you. I always see you from afar, but I'm happy I met you today. And you look amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the work you're doing for women and the whole agricultural sector. I'm so happy you made it when we called on you. And I also have with me here, just next to me, the mushroom queen. That's how she's affectionately called by everybody. Fafapa Fue. As for her, Fue, you have to... Fafapa Fue. She is the CEO of E90 Ghana, a mushroom farm here in Accra in East Legon. If you want to know more about mushrooms, she's the right person to speak to. And Fafapa, thanks for joining us. And I have an amazing personality here. She's done phenomenal with women in India, and I'm happy she's moved to Ghana to impact the agricultural sector, to help us know more on some of the things, practices we can adopt when it comes to agriculture. She's doing already a lot with a lot of people when it comes to the agri space, and there is something coming up with her on Ghanaian Farmer. Look out for that. She's Miss Salia
Manikam.
Manikam,
thank you.
You're welcome. And thanks for joining us. She is a social entrepreneur, promoter, and MD of Afrima Farms Ghana Limited. She's the founder of ACOSA, African Council for Organic and Sustainable Agriculture. Women, you're welcome. And happy International Women's Day.
Same to you.
This year we said we choose to challenge. Indeed, we need to challenge the status quo and see what we can make in the lives of everybody. So now let's start with your thought on International Women's Day and the impact it has made year after year. I'll start with you, Alberta. What's your thought on that?
I believe it's an annual celebration in the right direction. It puts women on the platform, and it's basically gives us a sense of belonging, that we have a voice and we have a seat at the table when it comes to agri conversation in my field that I'm in. But it generally gives every woman a voice, and it's key that it's being recognized globally and it's being celebrated. I think it gives women a sense of awakening and awareness that, look, what are we doing in our field in contributing to general economic development, contributing to our homes, contributing to our community. So I think it's worth.
On a day like this, how do you feel as a woman?
I feel proud. I feel proud as a woman. I feel proud to contribute my quota to the development of Ghana. In my field, mushroom, one thing that I take so much pride in is the contribution of my business to the environment, because we take care of the waste, we take the waste and turn it into an economic value.
Right.
So today, as International Women's Day, we celebrate the achievements of women as well as throw more light on our challenges.
Right.
So today is a very significant day in the lives of every woman across the whole world, and we are in a celebration mode.
Indeed. I mean, just look at me. Oh, my goodness. Right, Alberta, let me come to you. I was reading this write-up on women in agriculture. Now, it says that regardless of our success, women are still continuously presented with many challenges when it comes to getting extension services, owning our land, getting inputs, and the support that men, receive. Women are not getting that. I've seen you organize a lot of training. I've seen you done donations. I've seen you travel around and do. I mean, what kind of support aren't you getting to improve on what you're doing?
I think women in agriculture has, over the years, demonstrated beyond doubt that when given the right tools, right resources, encouragement and motivation, they can put their best out there. Right. I think the challenges in the industry keeps on evolving, and Agric is an environment that needs to be sustained and then scaled up if we want to move it to a highly commercial stage and to be at par with other countries. I think the issue of tractor mechanization, anything to do with women, has been, extension services has been there for a while. And the causes of such issues are basically very, very minor. Right. Where do women fall when it comes to the agricultural space? I think holding farmers, and I'll take one Farmers Association, who have over 30,000 acres all over the country, but are still having issues when it comes to transportation. When they harvest, they are not able to transport their products from the farm to the market, because one bobo you are going back and forth is a 50 Ghana cedis per truck. Right. How can they survive when they need to spray their farms and they hire the service of a sprayer? An hour is about 30 cedis, and how can they, that's for an acre. And it's so like that. I just recently, we worked in the north. I think you saw the donation we made to the North Women Farmers Association. And they are farming, they are doing so, over 1,000 women who are farming, but they don't have volunteering.
So it seems the challenges have been there. It's
been there.
Okay.
But there is, how do we come out of it?
Right.
I think that is the conversation.
Question. And I'm sure the Agric ministry is watching and will do something after today. We are challenging the status quo, but we need your help. Now, let me come to you, Salia. It is also said that most of the women who are into the Agric space, after farming and harvesting, they end up consuming instead of selling. Is it the same thing as your women back in India, or how different is that? Do they also end up eating their proceeds? Maybe the mindset is, I'm harvesting to go and sell so I can have some money or financial control. However, they end up consuming and their husbands sell theirs. How is the story back in India?
Okay, back in India, in agriculture, women have been involved very actively from the olden ages. The man was more in the market, while the farming itself was efficiently by the women. And all the produce was managed by the women also. Like what part goes into the saving for the family and what goes into the market. And we are trying to learn, like I mentioned before, women have always been there in the development, but they were not recognized. And they were always on the back stage. So now we are trying to learn from the women, because they are the people on the field. So we learn better and we can better our things, like Madam was mentioning about managing the equipments. Right. In India now we have started training the women on the equipments also. Great. There are groups, women groups, which are 100% women managed, including the equipments, transportation and everything. So we are getting there.
We are getting there, indeed. Fafa, quick one. The technical support aspect and then access to funding. It is assumed that women will not be able to repay loans when they are given. However, when the men go, they have access. But I think women are passionate and they are very, very mindful instead. So they will be able to pay facilities like loan after they're given. Now, how do you come by money to do what you do? Because your farm is big. You employ a lot of people. How difficult is that for you?
Thank you very much. I think when you want to loan money to somebody, loan it to the woman. Because
well,
the woman...
That's a big debate.
Yes.
Right.
Give it to the woman. Because all the time, whatever is given to us, we multiply. And it cuts across every aspect of our life. When it comes to finance, it's still an issue, a challenge to us because of collateral. The Bank of Ghana issue of, the commercial banks taking collateral from us before extending financial support to us. So it's still a challenge. And then because of the issue of ownership of properties or land, where just about 20% of the entire land in the world is owned by women, just 20%. So in Ghana, the story is not different. So some of the key things that we do is you have to come up with a strong business plan and let them,
know that you're capable
you
of
are capable. So you need to document your processes, your revenues. Most of the times we found that some of our women in the informal sector are not able to put down their revenues and expenditure. So it's very difficult for the financial institution
to also track that you can be able to
track it. So on this note, we need to do proper bookkeeping and documentation.
Okay, so we are partly to be blamed somehow too. Now, Alberta, this is a 21st century world, and women are challenging the status quo. We are doing a lot when it comes to the agri space. You are doing a lot. We've seen the challenges. What are the prospects of women in agricultural space?
I think I keep repeating that women have demonstrated it. She is demonstrating. Agri-Health Foundation is led by women, and we are demonstrating. I think the prospects are many. Let's look at the entire value chain, right from production to marketing. And we have all this. We have production. You can be on the farm, and we have women doing amazingly well in the farm. You can be in processing, you can be in packaging, you can be even in branding as media people, you can be in photography, you can be in production. So the value chain is huge. And when you go to, let's take the North as a case study, we have baobab, we have moringa, we have neem. All these are prospects because we can add value to it. Dawa has this nutritional thing that the Northern women always use to feed their babies. And it's highly nutritious. Who is processing this? Who is adding value to it? But these women are in their own way using it to feed their babies. Imagine they have support to use commercially. If you look at the shea butter that we always use, the women are using it for shea cake, as animal feed. And when I go to the north, I pick the dry ones that has fallen and I eat it. So you can dry it and package it. And these are the women who are doing it on small scale to feed themselves and their community. It's so you can process neem with oil out of neem, soap and everything. And the women are demonstrating it. They only need a push. They only need somebody to say, look, you can do it, and how I can help you to scale up. So the prospects within the value chain is amazing. We at Agri-House are at an advocacy level within the value chain. And we are still making an impact, building capacity, and creating awareness that, look, it is possible. So the prospect
maybe you guys are not speaking too loud. So after today, I want to see you, talk a bit more so that your voices will be heard. Now, Salia, quickly, you have brought a lot of the success stories from India to Ghana. You already have a farm that you've employed people, they own the lands, you buy the proceeds from them and all that. Now, what else are you looking forward to doing within the space to empower women more? Is there any technology, any training programs that you look forward to doing or implementing here to make us better than we're already doing?
Here we are trying to bring in our experiences back from India. In India, we have been in the farming sector for the past 20 years. I am part of an organization called ICOVA in India, International Competence Center for Organic Farming, Agriculture. And in that, if you see, we are forming FPOs in every state. And we make it a point, a number of the shareholders and the board members are women. And we are in agriculture not only in the field, in the IT sector also. So it is an integration from field to shelf, which we are trying to bring in here also. We are moving forward step by step and bring some value-added equipments which can support the farming.
Okay, awesome. Fafa, today is a special day. I've seen a lot of prominent people visit your farm. The Australia, Commissioner, for instance, was there recently, and other people have come to your farm every now and then. Today happens to be International Women's Day. You were doing a lot of things in this country. What else do you think can be done to help the mushroom space grow bigger than it is now?
Thank you very much. For the mushroom industry, as part of any all other crops that we have in the country, we need the support. We need government intervention in terms of technology transfer. We need knowledge transfer, right, and also some of the tangible resources, like creating the avenue for us to have subsidized equipment from the international world. Right. All these are some of the things that government can put in, as well as we as women, we need to push, put the fear aside, challenge the status quo, and then come out, form groups that can have a voice that government can hear. So that at the end of the day, don't sit on the fence that, okay, I'm a woman, I cannot do it. You can. So on this special day, it's a day that we have to reflect on what we are doing and what we can do better. Right. So it's a challenge to us, and government must also come in to hear us. Okay. We are seeing a lot of gap in the implementation, the policies and the implementation. We have seen a lot of strategies over the years coming on the MetaSIP and all that, but then the implementation to close the inequality gap, we need more of that.
Right. Okay, so you know what, I have a very brief video, I think a minute or two, on women in agriculture. Let's take a quick look at that. When we come back, I'll wrap up with the strong, successful women in agriculture. Stay tuned, I'll be right back after that. Rather than being reduced to just cooking for the whole extended family at home, catering for the numerous kids, doing every household chore from fetching firewood to washing utensils, and ultimately being made stay-at-home wives, these women have overlooked generation-old cultural norms to become active contributors of the nation's economy. Regardless of these successes, these women have continuously been presented with many challenges that have prevented them from independently owning or managing lands. They are terribly short of basic tools and inputs, extension services, and technical support, credit logistics, relevant research, and appropriate infrastructure and technology. In short, they have not received the backing they need in order to succeed. And this is not because they are less gifted than men. It is not because they are less capable. And it is not certainly because they are less driven. Although they make up almost half the agricultural workforce in the country, they simply aren't getting the level of substance and investment as men. So that sums up what we are discussing today. A lot of information embedded in that video. I pray that authorities will sleep over this, and after today's celebration, we'll see a big difference when it comes to women in agriculture. The support we need will come. So we are wrapping up our interview. Today is a special day. You have been working with a lot of people. What will be your message to that woman farmer in a rural community or even in urban city?
I think agriculture is revolving, is growing. The value chain is beautiful, such that we all have a role to play, regardless of age, regardless of race, regardless of education. I mean, there is no barrier. It's just about the courage that you can put up and the desire to dare and to take that calculated risk. And I think Agric is the thing now. It's youthful, and I think every woman should live the dream. If you desire to go into Agric or to be whoever you are, I think it's just about courage, and then
you're good to go.
You're good to go.
Okay,
yeah.
Salia, your final message to women who are watching you from India, those who are here in Ghana and looking forward to working with your organization. What do you have to share on this special day?
I would like to say that back in India also what we have seen is not only the hard work and the confidence which you have, you need to have a lot of tolerance to succeed. I think women should focus on that also. Have a lot of tolerance to the situation, to the comments, and still survive and grow, succeed.
Okay. Fafa, the mushroom queen.
Hi.
Fafa, you should have brought us mushroom. My crew will deal with you after this interview. Right, so Fafa, today happens to be the special day. Every woman is feeling so happy, satisfied, and all that. Now, what will be your message to the women out there, especially those who want to go into what you're doing? What would be that message you want to send across?
Yes, so be bold. Be bold and take on new frontiers. And you must begin to, sensitize yourself that the food industry or agriculture is here to stay. Pandemic or no pandemic,
we still have to work
latest
and
by
feed
10,
ourselves.
latest by 10, you're going in for something. So it's an industry with a lot of potentials, an industry that will last for generations. And we need to just tell ourselves that we can do it. And you move on. And then you need a lot of patience. As a farmer, you need a lot of patience because there is time to plant and there is time to harvest.
I know our time is almost done, but quickly, should we act or demand or call for a female deputy agric minister? Probably she would heed to our call. She will feel our pain and do something about it because it used to be men.
It's always been men.
Okay.
And I think it's important.
Would it be a right call to do today?
Yeah, I think it's important the presidency
consider having a deputy agric minister.
Exactly. Or basically, even if not a deputy agric minister, I think there are lots of interventions around that women are championing. Regardless of whether we just need a seat at the table, we just need to be heard. They need to know that we are making an impact. Like a lot of projects are going on that they can contribute. So I think really it's just about hearing our voice and then buying into our interventions and helping us scale up. It's a collective approach and we could do it together.
I know Salia and Fafa would have wanted to take a bite on this, but my time is up. My name is Anyanam, and this has been the special episode of Ghanaian Farmer, putting a spotlight on women in agriculture. This beautiful, outfit you see on me was proudly done or put together by Tilly's Fabric. Thank you so much. I love you. You're in Dansoman. If you want to have this look, just contact her. And today is Ghana month, or the whole month is Ghana month. So I'm celebrating it. Enyonam Manye, one from Tefle. So many thanks to Salia Manikam. She is the social entrepreneur, promoter, and MD of Afrima Farms Ghana, founder of ACOSA, African Council for Organic and Sustainable Farming. And I have Fafa Fue. She is the CEO of E90 Ghana, a mushroom farm in East Legon, affectionately called the Mushroom Queen. And I have Alberta Nana Echa ACOSA here. She is the founder and CEO of Agri House Foundation. Thank you, ladies. I wish you happy International Women's Day, and happy International Women's Day to all women in Ghana, especially those who are championing the sustainability and growth of agriculture. There's more to come on Prime Morning, so stay tuned.
There is only one source for your most dependable and crisp business news and updates. Tune in to Joy Prime.
Smiles are one of the most important things we have. Globally, 1 in 2 children suffer from cavities. Pepsodent with maximum cavity protection repairs tiny holes before they become cavities. Because every smile matters.
Because you pay attention. Because you know more than one angle and see more than one opportunity. We bring you Build a Bet. Multiple legs as a single bet on one game. Raising the odds and elevating your experience.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below 18 years.
That's strength and dedication, luxury, sweetness, and shared comfort. Performance, power, style, beauty, and elegance. Safety, faithfulness, and fortitude. Here is a story of cars and love. AutoZone.
AutoZone shows Saturdays at 1:30 p.m. only on Joy Prime.
Say what you want to say. I will say what I want to say. And that is why it is a free world. It is opinions. Likewise them. They are speaking their minds.
Religion can make you find enough money, buy a factory, convert it into a church, and then you pray in the church for job.
Again, it's your spirit that becomes born again. That is why you can claim to be a born again, yet you see some girl with Manchester United, and before you know, your central region is shaking.
There are bloggers who write just about porn content.
Yes.
Have you been raped before by a woman? You have.
I am not ready doesn't mean it's rape.
You don't kiss and tell.
No,
hardly.
that's a bad thing to do.
You keep it under cover.
I've learned that kiss and tell is a very bad thing.
That is not something we want to encourage.
What's your business on trying to become popular? But you see, you don't have
social media is a marketing platform.
In this day and age, how will somebody...
Yeah, it's a marketing platform.
You are the best pianist in Ghana.
It's their opinions. You've seen it. You've heard it. You have your thoughts. Say it. It's your opinion. This and every Sunday at 5 p.m. on Joy Prime.
Opinions shows every Sunday at 5 p.m. and repeats every Monday at 1:30 p.m.
Everyone has a story.
It was here. We've done a lot of renovations to this place. Most of the Ghanaian songs you hear me sing, I picked from those places. I remember them because I was smaller and they used to have a drum. And then I normally would play the drum whilst they sing.
A story of that unique place that gives them a vibe.
Where I come from has a lot of influence on how I go about my daily work today.
The vibe that births excellence.
The school itself also championed music because back then we were competing with Datus that was in Tema. So our brass band was like top of the list.
The vibe of special skills, talent, and mastery. Welcome to the all-new E-Vibes with Becky on this channel.
This is the only moment. Let's make the most of it.
How does it feel? How does it feel after ruining your friend's marriage?
Do you even know what a woman of your type is called as? Huh?
If you missed the love, betrayal, pain, and deceits of the love story of Molly and Kunal,
yes,
in the groundbreaking telenovela Love Will Never Lie, then catch up with us every weekday at 6 p.m. for the most exciting affection story, Love Will Never Lie, only on Joy Prime.
If you want to deal with broken heart, if someone breaks your heart, look for somebody, catch him, break his heart.
Why?
Tit for tat.
Welcome back to Prime Morning. Really great conversation there with Enyo. We totally agree that at least the Deputy Agriculture Minister should be female so that we understand each other and thereby, contribute our quota to the development, especially in agricultural sector. Very, very great call. Now, we're still in the holiday mood. I'm excited. I'm going to be talking to Ife the poet, but for now, I'm going to be asking her what she'll be doing for us. It's all about women today, and it's independence as well. We're 64. I need to minus my age and all of that, but we're 64. So take it away. Serenade us.
Okay. Ife, black, black, beautiful, black, beautiful, girl, black, beautiful, strong, girl, black, beautiful, strong, smart, girl. For years, this is what I've been told I am, what I've been told I should be. Couldn't not know, couldn't say I couldn't, wouldn't, shouldn't, couldn't not feel pretty. I wouldn't change my skin color for anything, but couldn't be more than girl, woman, chick, or babe. Couldn't feel pain, cause well, you're the strong girl. Couldn't feel weak or hurt, but Ife, yes, Ife is black. Black, beautiful, but sometimes when I stand in front of a mirror, I want to carve my skin out, change it into anything besides the reflection facing me. Ife, black, beautiful, girl. Anytime and always, I'll raise my hand in solidarity to girl power. I'll march for women empowerment. But sometimes, just sometimes, I wish I wasn't too afraid of my shadow behind me or my reflection before me. Ife, black, beautiful, strong, girl. But I don't have arms always strong enough to reach out or hold on to. Sometimes I just want to feel without being told to wipe my tears before anybody sees. I want to coil up, cry. See, I need help. I want to be helped. I want my hand to be held. I want a hug. I want to be told it's okay to be not okay. For after all, God be the only strong one. Ife, black. Black, beautiful, girl, black, beautiful, strong girl, black, beautiful, strong, smart girl. But I just want to be poet. But poets are all these and more, so maybe Ife, poet. I'm Ife the poet. Thank you.
Mama God, black, beautiful, from the Volta, black, beautiful. You're watching Prime Morning. We're live on Joy Prime. It is International Women's Day. Thank you, Ife.
Thank you.
Wow, you took me along with you, and that is great. Tell me, and you've been doing this, you want to be a poet, and a poet can be this and everything else, right?
Yes.
Tell me about yourself quickly.
Oh, okay. I'm Ife. I'm poet.
I know you said everything.
Yeah. I'm a nurse and then a gender advocate for women. Yes, so that's basically what I do. But my passion, my whole life is on writing and poetry.
Oh, thank you. My name is MFA. Please write something for me next time, okay?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Thank you. That was really short, but it's a message that will live with me and also my viewers. Where can I find you if I'm looking for you?
Ife the poet.
Just on social media, yes. Ife the poet. Any telephone number or anything? Not yours.
Social media.
Only social, please. Only social media. Don't ask for a number, please. Thank you so much. And thank you, really. Yeah. Stay with us, and then remember that we had a performance from Irama. We get to talk to Irama as well.
Say what you want to say. I will say what I want to say. And that is why it is a free world. It is opinions. Likewise them. They are speaking their minds.
Religion can make you find enough money, buy a factory, convert it into a church, and then you pray in the church for job.
Again, it's your spirit that becomes born again. That is why you can claim to be a born again.